So hello. Once again stream, and today is gonna be P-40, very rare occasion of dive bombing mission. So let's get to FINNISH VIRTUAL PILOTS server. Surface targets are available there. Ships hunting, it's gonna be ships. And I've been playing very long sortie to suppress enemy AAA on some maybe depot, but as soon as ships are available, let's do that. Some final setups. Check the sound, check everything. Ships hunt. Okay, and of course the main event, today's event, is first video of Combat Pilot new sim from Las Vegas Flight Sim Expo 2024, and I'll place link very promising, very good news. Thank you all, thank you Jason, thank you Carlos for that. So very good news today. That's a great moment for all of us, for community. Still, great battles is the best we have right now, and for in the nearest future, of course. Okay, my sortie will be from Slavianskaya, P-40, 100% fuel and bomb, and I will do advanced engine. I'll go here, try and dry bomb that surface target stationary ship, and maybe if I got time, I've got decent 2 hours of time left, I will get myself into front depot and try and do some AAA suppression, maybe not, and then my priority is to get myself back home. I never did, how you call it, new engine on P-40 on combat mission. I will do that. I don't like that manifold pressure gauge, of course, not so convenient. Let's check, let's choose US Air Force livery. Very inconvenient number markings, but that's reality of this game. Very good game, I love this game, but we're looking forward for Combat Pilot, and Combat Pilot gave us first video from, once again, Las Vegas Flight Sim Expo yesterday. Oh, sure, I'm good to go and start. So I'm expecting a lot of mistakes from my side. Very unusual for me to get that bomb load. So let's do combat and training in one sortie. First, I've got part 1 of the mission. Not part 1, part 1 is complete. Second stage of the mission is airfield activities. First, set up track IR. How about my joystick? It's okay. Next, RPM full forward. Mixture you don't need on P-40, it's quite old. 70% up, that's 5.5. A little bit more. And 5.5 to the left. Rudder. And my cowl shutters about 50%. All set. Engine start. And my heading is 040. That's a great. No, it shouldn't be 040. It's 130. So my takeoff will be 040. Heading. And if I'm lucky enough to get back home to perform a safe landing, this airfield will be my landmark to enter the approach straight entering area. Okay. As you can see, manifold pressure gauge is quite different. Let's try it anyway. My performance won't be too good, and I already love this beautiful gravel airfield. No asphalt, no concrete tarmac, no steel plates. With heavy bomb load, it's gonna be much easier to taxi. So I taxi without using brakes. 1500 feet and more to start taxiing on gravel on P-40. Now I set on 14, maybe 13,500 feet. Of course, on such low engine power, your manifold pressure gauge isn't functional yet, but your RPM governor also isn't functional, so very convenient for you to control your engine power with your RPM gauge, and very, very good, very convenient taxiing because of much higher engine power required for normal taxiing on gravel, on grass, on turf. And also it will be quite high turbulence. I didn't watch wind. I will do that. I need to calculate my wind shift adjustments. I'm going quite fast actually. I need to decrease power. Let's make it 1300 feet. Exactly, it was 1320. 1320 RPM, sorry, not feet. These taxiing next to those structures are quite dangerous, so I'm not willing to watch airspeed, wind speed yet. Oh, that's 1 meter per second, so I will shift 1 kilometer, 1 click 240. So I gonna need to start my for 0. Let me imagine my formation pattern. It's gonna be 040 takeoff, and 0130 second short leg. So if I will do my third left 90 degrees turn. Actually 9 seconds earlier, and beautiful airfield. I love it. Great takeoff, landing strip. I love it. So I will start, let's memorize that. I will start my third left 90 degrees turn 9 seconds earlier, and I will start my fourth 90 degrees turn 18 seconds earlier. No, about 18 seconds earlier. And then I should get my hit that runway, so that runway shouldn't be visible. My nose canopy should cover that runway. That's gonna be 100% precise navigation on formation pattern. And on the route flying. So route flying I will not bother with any wind shift adjustments. Great, I love this long taxiing, S-turning taxiing. And of course I will use some climbing. I've got some uphill, so my P-40 is decelerating a little bit, losing taxiing speed. And it's gonna be a 10,000 feet route flying profile. Once again a little bit throttle forward just a bit, and soon I will turn right. This procedure is very important for group operations. I know that's useless in single gameplay, but I would like my techniques and habits and the way I play this game to be designed for normal group operations, those very slow taxiing, safe and nice and easy taxiing without using brakes is key, crucial for normal group operations. And 310 is my 310, sorry, is my, so the wind will shift me there one click 1000 meters in that direction. So I will start I will take off, first left turn, second left turn, and third left turn I will start earlier, and fourth left turn I will start earlier also, either, and then I will get myself into this runway. Canopy closed, let's, so it's 2:56 gonna be my takeoff time. 1500 RPM to start moving. No brakes, rolling to start position. Standard operational procedure. I'm quite comfortable in my P-40. 040 plus minus 5 degrees. Good. In 0 seconds I advance throttle forward slowly in 5 seconds to 39 inches. Good. Disregarding that's a different engine, that's the same engine but with no limitations like another P-40, and 130 miles per hour, 130 miles per hour indicated I will take off. Technochaton I need it for RPM adjustment. Oh no, it's too late. Too late. It's too late. Just like I said, I didn't count on my heavy load. That was a major mistake from me. That's not climbing. Okay. Technochat off, I don't need it anymore, and Technochat on, I will start transitioning into straightened level, minus 10%. Elevator trim down, 43%. RPM. Mixture already on auto lean. Adjusting my rudder trim and Aileron trim minus 5% more. When she stops pitching nose down, I do minus 5% more, and minus 5% more. She's losing altitude. Minus 5% more. My takeoff was in 56 minutes and minus 5% more. Technochat off. I don't need it anymore. Let's set up stabilize straight and level flight. I was too late on retarding the throttle, another mistake of mine, but just like I said previously, I will have a lot of mistakes. This bomb plot is unfamiliar to me, and this mixture settings, I've got ambitions to fly long. I love it, so I need to be safe and watch my timing. That's 1 minute 15 seconds till first left 90 degrees turn. Okay, I can see my power is too much, so 24.6 inches. Let's wait and see how good it should be. It will be. For stabilized straight and level, I watch my vertical speed indicator. Of course, it's very heavy turbulence. I hate FINNISH Server for that. That turbulence is ruining the game. We shouldn't go up and down so much. And this airfield will be good marking, good landmark, good terrain feature for me to get into approach straight, into that approach straight for my overhead brake pattern and standard landing procedure. And how about timing? 10 seconds till first left 90 degrees turn. And I'm losing altitude. Turning left, 15 degrees bank angle. Excessive power, additional power. Okay, I bet that's 26, 25 and a half, 26 inches I need for stabilized straight and level flying. That's a decent formation pattern altitude, about 100 meters, less than 100 meters already, but that's okay with me. Surface is quite flat, and my new heading's gonna be 310. Throttle back, leveling up in 310, and my banking angle wasn't okay. My bank angle wasn't okay. It's a low bank angle, another mistake, and throttle back on, let's say, 25 and a half. Unable to set 25 and a half. Yes, 25.6.7. Let's wait and see if this power will create precisely that airspeed which I need for my stabilized straight and level on 40% elevator trim. And it's 10 seconds till second left 90 degrees turn. and my new heading's gonna be 220. I'm okay with my headings without any helpers. That's practice. Turning left. It's already 3 weeks I didn't practice on P-40 and not normal mission program for me. I've got heavy bomb. I will do dive bombing. I'm absolutely not ready for that type of combat mission, but anyway, let's grab that opportunity which great Finnish server gives us. Historical air war, which is frontline. I recommend them to call the server chow and bullets. They will count provision and count ammunition and count fuel. That's not good. You should count new engines and engine spare parts if you want realism or historical. And frontline, new name of that server, they deny us plane. They just switch off server. They say server is on reconstruction. I do not believe that. They could switch on, but just like on tactical air war strategy, guys who about 15-20 years ago had lost motivation, they need that those people to that gameplay when people play like crazy. They will not get any motivation without that. So it's 9 minutes when I start my third left 90 degrees turn, and I remember I should make wind shift adjustment, so I will start it 9 seconds earlier. And I adjust manifold pressure 27.1, 27.2 is gonna be enough for me. So, historical air war frontline chow and bullet server isn't available. That's, I recommend you such a name for your server. For those who might listen to that, who play that historical air war server. So not available that server with 6-7 hours missions and technochat on and good weather without that stupid turbulence. That server was the best. I hated airfields, was not too far from targets. This time the same case on finish. I would like to take off on Hanskaya right over here and go to somewhere here and do vehicle convoy, trucks convoy. I've still got 2 minutes till my third left 90 degrees turn. Okay, I'm stabilized, more or less stabilized. My altitude isn't okay. I should be higher than that, so I didn't watch my airfield altitude. That's error. I didn't check any checklist. I do not have any. And I just love those long, boring missions. Not boring for me at all. And of course this time it will not be on deck level, on low level route line that will be 10,000 feet or 3 clicks altitude. Flight profile, and I will do some dive bombing. I'm absolutely ready for that dive bombing will not be successful, but anyway, let's wait and see. This mission is gonna be very boring, very long. I love it. So I turn left 9 seconds earlier than I should be. That's for wind shift adjustment. Let's wait and see how well I gonna perform. That's a good practice for your navigational training, your wind shifting. You should know well, because that P-40 enables you very long range missions that would be great for realistic fidelity gameplay. No such gameplay, unfortunately. And throttle back and leveling up 130. Okay, my power is okay, and I'll wait 0 seconds minus 18 seconds, then that is 42 seconds. Now it's 8 seconds, and in 42 seconds I will start my final fourth 90 degrees turn, and let's wait and see how precise I will get into my landing strip. I shouldn't see it to the left or to the right. That landing strip should be on my 12 exactly, but let's wait and see. 5 seconds till turn, and turning. Additional power, extra power, excessive power. Whereas airfield quite good, but I'm already that could be good. I got a good visual. I'm not 100% right. I did some mistake in my calculation. So that's I should do that later. Of course, that's a big mistake. I should do that later, not earlier. Such a stupid am I. That's another part of normal navigator's toolkit absence in this game. I would draw the line and project that line on my route. I shouldn't. I've started 9 seconds earlier, but I should start it 9 seconds later. That's why my airfield is to the right. So clear and present mistake of player's mistake of mine. So good lesson for me. I've already done those mistakes in the past, but you need good practice and to avoid them. Thanks God, FINNISH VIRTUAL PILOTS server is the best server, definitely. Always available, almost always, not always, and always good 5 hours missions. Turn left on 180. turn left. That's 40 degree right turn that would be executed with 1.5 or 2 seconds delay in case of formation, flight spread abreast formation. It's quite cloudy. It could be bad for me. What would you say? Should I practice some? I should close my cowl shutters. Should I practice low level flying? I would like to. I definitely would like to. But now I will do transition into climbing attitude. So technochat on, a little bit track IR settings, not enough, plus 5% elevator trim, 72% RPM. She's pitching nose up, adjusting rudder trim and aileron trim, plus 5% more. She's pitching nose up. That turbulence gives me vertical speed wowing, plus 5% more. That's not my mistake. Plus 5% more, plus 5% more, plus 5% more, and plus 5% more. Technochat off, throttle forward. About 32-33 inches. Let's make it 32.5. Let's wait and see. Yes, 33 will be okay, I think. Yes, 33 and 33.1. And if you see my vertical speed indicator isn't stationary, that's not completely my fault. That's ugly turbulence in this game. Very ugly. I hate it. And those FINNISH server owners and masters, unfortunately they not willing to make it less turbulent weather. They do not fly like they should. I fly like I will answer to Russian-speaking comment. Привет, Дунис Егоров. Я веду трансляцию на английском, чтобы было что посмотреть ребятам, которые играют в Западной Европе, в Америке. Это огромное количество людей. Летать бывает не с кем, поэтому иногда я веду трансляцию на английском. I was answering in Russian for Russian-speaking comment in chat. He was a little bit complaining about he didn't understand anything. I really hope he doesn't speak English, because I really hope my English is bad, but not so bad you're not able to understand anything. And of course, being Russian, I do English-speaking streams because of great US market, great US part of community, a lot of good people playing from US, from UK, from Western Europe, from all over the world. So English is speaking English is a good opportunity to communicate, but I love Russian. I hate those guys, a lot of guys in Russian who speak Russian wrong, who do not speak Russian in the right manner, who get a lot of garbage speaking in Russian. A lot of such personalities lately, unfortunately. So I respect clean Russian language, but if I would be able to speak Italian or any other language, I would dearly love to do so, but English is the only language I can speak a little bit. So cheers you all English speaking community, and do not miss that great news. Las Vegas Flight Sim Expo yesterday, first video of Combat Pilot. Great news. 15-20 years live product. Unreal Engine Plus, Unreal Engine 5 Plus technologies, ray tracing, multi-threading, or how you call it. A lot of good news and great video, great textures, great modeling. That F4F, I will pay any money for that. Of course, in my own opinion, I'm practically ready. They will step back in terms of physics, but what I've heard yesterday, they do not plan that, so they considering making that very realistic and good fidelity combat simulator. So that's a very promising news, very good news. I'm looking forward to pay for that F4F. I admire all Japanese aircraft, but of course I will not do that. Another comment for Denis Егоров, Russian speaking community. Denis Егоров, да, я летаю редко, многие другие летают чаще, но прекрасная игра. У меня очень скучная для просмотров манера игры, но есть другие ребята, у которых больше движухи, больше стрельбы, а у меня своеобразная, более реалистичная манера, поэтому я очень долго и нудно летаю по маршруту, но мне это нравится. I was commenting another Russian speaking chat comment for Denis Егоров. That's not Russian speaking commentary stream, I'm sorry, but I just need it. Yeah, he is writing down, he loves that game, I love it also, great game, and let's hope these IL-2 great battles will not stand as a monument to best realism physics in history of combat aviation sims. We mentioned US Navy pilots. I consider, of course, some Japanese pilots, German pilots, some Russian pilots were better than anybody, but to have such big amount of such well-prepared flight personnel, that was US Navy 1940s, that was the highest point which humanity ever had in terms of pilot craftsmanship. So many, so well prepared. That's US Navy, and never ever will we get so many well prepared pilot crews and pilots aircraft crews and pilots like in US Navy 1940s. So that was that will be forever a monument for human being abilities. Of course, I know modern pilots could be more advanced in something. There are a lot of enthusiasts, a lot of masters, but спасибо, Денис Егоров, спасибо большое за комментарий. Я рад, что могу транслировать. I was thanking Denis Egorov for his good words and chat. And what I've been saying, let's hope IL-2 great battles will not be the monument for realism in physics. That was very, very promising words I've heard from Carlos, Bombardировка Studios, Seoul. Yesterday he was keen, they gonna get fidelity, they gonna get realism. So that was very good news, very promising. So do not miss those. That video I've placed YouTube link on in the chat. And let's check our altitude. It's already 10,000 feet. I can see where I am. That's Novorossiysk. That's Tsemeskaya harbor. Very famous place. And I've turned TechnoChat on to perform transition into straight and level flight. Minus 10% elevator trim, RPM down to 43%. Oh, that was major mistake of mine. I didn't open cowl shutters. Another major mistake, unacceptable. I could damage my engine very easily. Minus 5% more. Rudder trim set. Aileron trim -1. One on right wing. Adjust heading. Minus 5% more. Let my P-40, let her accelerate, not increase the vertical speed, but increase the airspeed, her airspeed, minus 5% more. And another mistake of mine, I shouldn't be doing minus 5%, I should be doing minus 2-3%. I remember that, but I didn't do that. That's lack of operational readiness, like I call it. You need practicing for that. You will not buy that operational readiness. Minus 2% more. And I'm planning another stream, maybe today and maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I always planning that, but usually I've got no time for that. Another stream on A20, such a great mission program on A20 for me. That's gonna be Russian speaking stream. And what you gonna say? Let's close cowl shutters. No turbulence here. Beautiful, beautiful. I knew it was reasonable to climb to get myself. So, how long I should fly straight and level? I think not too long, couple minutes, maybe 2 minutes. No, I will fly straight and level for maybe. So my airspeed is about 95 meters per second. It means I've got let's say 4 or 5 minutes of flying straight and level, and then I will turn right to 270. And I hope I will be able to see those ships. Cloud cover enables that, so not 100% cloud cover, no overcast. And I need to adjust my power settings. 29.8 is too much. For here 29.1, 29.1 is okay. This is 181 and this is 180. Check. Yes, 180. My P-40 is absolutely stabilized. Last mission I had turbulence on 820 on 18,000 feet, and now it's 10,000 feet and no any turbulence, very well. I should get myself right over here to see ships convoys on my right. That's why I love P-40, very stable, very easy to stabilize. Beautiful airplane, beautiful, just beautiful. And I'm not afraid of very long missions. I'm losing heading. That's not acceptable. Just look like my heading maintaining is good today. Not like on A20. This P-40 is beautiful in terms of maintaining heading. Beautiful airplane. So I think we got to turn right, additional power, 2 inches of extra power, excessive power, nose up a little bit, pull up, watch 15 degrees bank angle in terms of group line in spread abreast formation. That would be 3 seconds delay turn. So intervals, you should have 3 airspeeds. My airspeed is about 90 meters per second right now, maybe more. Yes, maybe more. So it's 280 meters interval range to the left and to the right for your group member, for your body. And those who would be to the left would start 3 seconds earlier. Those who would be to the right would start 3 seconds later. And after completing this turn, because of standard turn radius, standard airspeed, standard vertical speed, we would find ourselves in the same spread abreast formations, but swapping places. That's how you do that, not how some guys do that. You watch those streams, you like those guys, you would like to say they are good. They're not good, unfortunately. They do not maintain stabilized flying, they do not maintain heading, they're not able to perform good spread abreast formation, good close formation. Very sad. That's very, very sad. But anyway, what can you do with that? So I like my heading maintaining, that's 270 plus minus 1 degree. Absolutely acceptable, absolutely fine. 10 out of 10 I would say. Just compare that with my struggling on 820. If I will be able to do another stream today, that would be clearly visible how I will struggle on 820 even in the no turbulence conditions, and in turbulence that's even a little bit more challenging, more hard, more painful, and it's very, very easy and comfortable on P-40. Great standard US Army Air Force pursuit plane and dive bomber and attacker airplane and fighter airplane. It was replaced by P-38, I think. P-47 and P-51 were also good, but P-40 is a legend. I completely agree with Dudley Hill, the guy who plays this Finnish server from time to time. One day I've been listening to him in Discord channel, and he mentioned this P-40 is outdated. It's 1937 engine model. So any airplane, I will answer to Russian speaking comment. Денис Егоров. Я летаю на видеокарте 2060 NVIDIA. Ей уже, наверное, 5 лет, да, 5 лет. То есть у меня других игр нету. Я играл в Squad и в PostScriptum немного. В основном играю в эту игру. Конечно, когда-нибудь придется обновиться. I was answering to Russian speaking comment in chat about GPU, graphic processor unit. It's 2060 NVIDIA. I'm using, but my visual isn't good. I always watch SG2 John streams. He's got perfect picture, perfect quality of YouTube stream, and maybe Tazgan or Tazgun, like I call him, he also got better, and so I could have much better streaming, but that's about future. I don't know, maybe someday I will. Denis Yegorov is commenting, he's got 1660. That's also a great GPU. I think for this game, one of the advantages of this game you can run it on very old hardware. So this mission will not be as long as I would like to be, as I said, but who knows, maybe I will be able to dive bomb this target and get to this target, maybe to suppress AAA. And what is worrying me, I'm just not able to see any ships. I'm somewhere here. Those friendly ships, they will not open fire on me. They definitely will not. Where is Tsemeskaya harbor? Oh, I'm not so far. I'm not so far from my turning point. And I'm losing, of course not losing, I'm burning fuel, or fuel is crucial. My last 8:20:30 was very bad because I didn't know about fuel consumption. I'm used to P-40. P-40 can perform 300 miles combat radius. That's an immense, without Bailey tanks, That's crazy. I love it. That's realistic, that's historical, that's good. If you're not bored with your route flying like I am, because I use realistic airplane handling, I'm not using auto level. She's stabilized, she's flying perfectly straight and level, and this P-40 is quite comfortable even in maintaining heading. I've got 30, 40, about 50 seconds not doing anything with the airplane. She's maintaining heading plus minus 0 degrees or plus minus 5 degrees, very stabilized. As you can see, vertical speed was negative, so I've closed my cowl shutters a little bit to increase airspeed. And I'm watching ahead and trying to spot those surface target, which is friendly ships. I hope I will not miss it. I hope they will not be under my canopy. Once again, if you play in group, that wouldn't be a problem, because those ships which I will not be able to see under my canopy, my buddy, my group member will be able to see to the left or to the right. So that would be great to fly with your own airplane on flight record, because that's clear for me. No one will fly so slow. Guys do not like that route flying. That's hours of boredom for them, and those hours of boredom is gold for me. I love it. because my plane is filled with skills and techniques, you need to maintain decent and proper your airplane handling, your airplane behavior. She should fly straight on level. She should have standard turns with constant vertical speed without losing altitude, without gaining altitude. You should be able to work with your map, so no airplane icon is required. The only thing I need is elevator trim fine-tuning, and that's why I need Technochat messages. The only Technochat messages I really need is elevator trim, and this airplane I would say RPM, but who knows, maybe even RPM I don't need. I was clicking, that was opening cowl shutters because I saw vertical speed up, going up. That's turbulence, definitely. And where is my Navy friends? Where are those Navy units? I'm looking forward for them. I could very much lost myself in this open high seas and no any terrain feature. I've lost 3 degrees of heading, unacceptable. My mistake. And that was stage mass balance shift change, which caused me to, I don't know, to climb maybe. So I bet I will not find those ships from my 3 clicks altitude, 3,000 meters, 10,000 feet altitude. But what could be worse than that? They could be under my canopy, right on my 12. So let's wait and see. Because of those wings, I can see over here. My sight is, I'm aware of a little bit banking when she's banking a little bit. So that's very comfortable in terms of maintaining heading. You can hear clicks, that's I'm opening cowl shutters to bleed out some airspeed. So she will not climb, but perfectly stabilized straight and level attitude on my P-40. She's beautiful, that's why I love her. Beautiful. Definitely I've lost. Maybe I should start doing some waving. Let's do that. Turn left. excessive power. Turn left, 30 degrees left, 240 is my new heading. Retard the throttle. Leveling up. Where are those ships? Where are those ships? Not able to see. I'm afraid I'm too far to the south. It very much could be so. I'm afraid I'm not too far to the south, south. So you can see that was my mistake. Very poorly executed right turning. The vertical speed should be 0 and constant. A little bit zigzagging. Oh, and I know why I didn't add some power. That was another mistake. So I'm really not able to see anything. Of course, that surface target wasn't supposed to be bombed from dive bombing from this altitude. Those ships are clearly visible when on a low level. When you're on a low level, you can see them very far away. Well, let's hope I will get my target. I will get my target. That's a difficult situation, for sure. I'm burning fuel, a lot of fuel. I need to get rid of that bomb. Where are those ships? They should be right here. Probably missed them. That's a difficult navigational task for me. Definitely they okay. Okay, let's turn right once again. New heading is 300, 30 degrees to the right. I'm afraid of finding myself right over the target and getting damages from Navy, German Navy, AAA. Could I be too far to the south? Maybe, yes. I remember those ships very hard to see from such an altitude. Very hard to see. Throttle back. My mistake. I didn't watch my attitude. So should I switch to that front depot, because I'm not able to find those surface vessels. Just not able to find them. Yeah, let's switch to front depot. Turn right to 315 heading. Another unsatisfactory navigational performance of mine. What can you do with that? That's a very small banking angle turn. 3-4 degrees, not more than 5 degrees bank angle, and leveling up. So I'm giving up with those ships. I'm not able to see them. I should be going on a low level and then find them and then climb right next to them, but I've chosen quite different flight plan. Another turn to the right, 330, let's say. I need to find where I am. Yeah, that was definitely a mistake to climb right away from formation pattern. I should be going on a low level, get visual of those surface targets and only after that climb and get yourself on a attack starting position. That was my bet. I remember the last time I did that dive bombing on ships, and they were already destroyed when I finally get there, but I did very well in terms of I was going on a low level, eager and ready to see those ships. They could be seen very good when you're on a low level, and when you're on such an altitude you're not able to see them. Turning left, turning right, 30 degrees right, and that's enemy targets. Brake right, brake right. Those ships are there. Those are enemy ships. Cowl shutters 3/4, RPM 3/4. "35 inches. So I will do zigging and zagging to get myself right over that target, and that big ship is my priority one target. Who knows, maybe I didn't switch on my bomb, I don't know even. So I'm very inconvenient in that. Let's wait and see. And dive. That was a near miss, but that's already a good thing I didn't broke my engine or something like that, and my flaps. Evasive maneuvering. Get yourself on a duck level. Was actually good. It could be much worse than that. That ship is definitely damaged. I don't care. You shouldn't hit all the ships. That's not realistic. Do not crash. Stay above the water and Now I do transition into straightened level. I've got my flaps probably yes, that's why I hate the lack of operational readiness. My flaps jammed, definitely. Definitely, that was my mistake. It was about 2,000 meters when I released the bomb, dropped the bomb. With those flaps I will not be able to do anything. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. So, what should I do next? So probably I will return to base. This sortie wasn't as good as I expected. Definitely, that was my fault, of course, but I've mentioned already, I anticipating those mistakes, because of lack of operational readiness. But anyway, you can do route flying even with those flaps jammed. So it was 600 feet I released the bomb. That was amazing. I couldn't pull up. Too effective. That was amazing. Well, definitely this sortie is unsuccessful. It's gonna be a long way to home for me. Long way back home for me. That's Crimea. I don't need to. Crimea will get to Tamань. That's Tamань. Should balance my airplane. I will return to base on a low level. On low altitude, not low level. On deck level. well, that's what you get when you've got no operational readiness. That was 100% my mistake. Very poor navigational part. But still, my diving was okay. For some reason I couldn't pull up. So I was frightened by that and extracted flaps a little bit, and they jammed. I'm not able to. I'm not able to do anything with those flaps. That's a wrong indication on TechnoChat. I'm not overcooled. Is it Crimea? I'm not so sure, actually. Okay. Let's wait and see. When I get myself to that shoreline, I will know where I am. But until that, maintain 015 magnetic heading. uh, 20.0 manifold pressure 20.1. And of course I would love to do some strafing mission, to have a vehicle convoy somewhere here, but no such targets in whole multiplayer. There are such targets, but those servers, they not realistic. So what fidelity you talking about? I got more than 10 years of multiplayer in this game and still know the most popular ground target, truck convoy. No such targets. So no fidelity, and I would love to have some convoys over there. This place would be a death alley for vehicle convoys because of those P-40s who able to take off on Khanskaya right over here, very very far. Get right over there, strafe, suppress AAA, trains, vehicle convoys, and get back to the airfield, which isn't so reachable for Heinkel 111s, for Stukas, definitely Stukas from Kerch would struggle to reach those targets. Enemy reconnaissance airplanes like JU 88 or Fucky Wolf 189. They would struggle. They would struggle to get there. But P-40 is able to take off here and get there and get back home. Why shouldn't we have ability to put that, to get on the multiplayer server? Push the button and create our own mission with our own spawn point, with our own base, home airfield. That's such a miserable, outdated. 20 years ago that wasn't good. 20 years ago that wasn't good. Such an outdated user's menu. That's unacceptably bad. If some guys willing to play, if they feel fit to play, they should be able to play like they want. Beautiful landscape, beautiful airplanes. Why should we consume what our mission developers, server developers give us? Why can't we set up our own gaming for our likings and do not create our own server for that? We should have very wide range users. Menu, I think I'm somewhere here. Oh, that's the money airfield. I don't need it. Excessive power, turn on right. Bugas will be on my left. Or maybe that was Bugas. No, that's definitely Bugas will be on my left. I think I will be able to dogfight, to do BFM with basic fighter maneuvering with against 109, even with those flaps jammed. My mistake. But I would like to get back to my airfield and say sorry for my crew chief mechanic. Sorry, I've damaged your airplane. Those flaps are jammed. That great African American crew chief mechanic will say, always like that with you. Yes, always. It was definitely pilot's mistake. So, can I see any Bugas village? I should be able to see it. No visual. Yes, I see it. Yes, I see it. No, that's not Bugas. Okay, turn left once again. I'm gonna get to Веселовка, выше Стеблиевская, and then go back home. Azov Sea is gonna be my route flying. That's a Black Sea route flying, and Azov Sea is coming up. Anyway, this sortie wasn't successful, but I would like to say words of appreciation for FINNISH VIRTUAL PILOTS server, great server for that great map, great 5 hours mission, and who knows, maybe later today I will be able to do a 20 mission that will be Russian speaking stream, but I'm really not sure. I've got things to do, but if I suspend them, that was jumping, like I call it, power up, nose up, and without changing your airspeed, you climbing a little bit, your airspeed is a key, and after completing your climb, you leveling up, airspeed is a key, and you still straight and level on low level, on deck level, low altitude. I can see airfield, I can see the road, I can see Liman or small lake, I don't know how to call it. Oh, that's Веселовка, that's definitely Веселовка, no? Help me, I'm lost where I am. That's definitely a field. Where I am. That's how far I am. That's Gastagaevskaya airfield. This is amazing. I couldn't be so close to Anapa, no. That's great. I love it. I still do not understand where I am. Another road from south to north, from north to south. Liman Sakur. Okay. That's amazing. I'm next to Anapa already. That's Gastagaevskaya airfield. This is... No, that couldn't be. That's why you need navigator's toolkit for... You need a pencil, you need a map, you need... That click was my fuel tank. So now auxiliary fuel tank is done, and wings, fuel tanks are in the business right now. Still don't know where I am. Amazing. That's all because of too little practice, and lately my average flight time is 3 hours a week. It was 9 hours 2 years ago, then a year ago it came 4 or 5 hours a week. Well, that wasn't an airfield, definitely. diving. I don't want to be visible. It wasn't an airfield. Those compounds, those hangars, wasn't an airfield. Sorry for not maintaining heading, that's my bad. Unacceptable. So where I am? This is amazing. That was Anapa. That's a Novorossiysk-Zemeskaya harbor. This is amazing. That's how fast I am. This is amazing. I'm somewhere here. I'm on my territory already. I will not start climbing, I will get myself towards Slavyanskaya on low level, and then only then and only then I will start climbing. At least I will have some deck level flying practice. I'm somewhere 1117. Natukhayevskaya is gonna be on my right. And 030 is my heading, I'm okay with that. 20.5 inches manifold pressure is okay for stabilized. Stabilized attitude a little bit more, 21 inch. Jumping. Nose down, throttle back. Do not let her accelerate. Airspeed is a key for stabilized flying. Stabilized flying is a key for less pilot fatigue. Wait a minute. I'm still not sure that's not Anapa. Or is it Anapa? No, that's not Novorossiysk. Oh, my navigation is awful today. Jumping. Awful today. I don't know where I am. Really don't know where I am. So I need to climb. Let's climb. And here we go. I've got boogie. Three-quarters shutters. I saw him over there. That could be very much enemy I wouldn't be able to hunt him because of my flaps. That's Kerch. Is it Kerch? Ha! That was Kerch. Ah, that was amazing. That was my bad. That was my bad. I'm sorry for that. Another mistake because of this map. Of course, that was my mistake. Navigation was definitely not good. Sorry for that. Not happy ending. That was Kerch. I was right next to Kerch. Okay. I hate that map. You're not able to see your airplane's behavior, but of course that was my mistake. I should avoid that. So it's 2 hours 40 minutes till next mission on finish. Okay, very sorry for that outcome of this sortie. I'm keeping repeating those. I repeat those mistakes with my watching my map. Very not good of mine, but what can you do? Anyway, finally I knew where I am. That was Kerch. I was somewhere here. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for comments. And who knows, maybe in 2.5 hours I will be able to do another stream that will be a Russian commentary stream on A20B, the same FINNISH VIRTUAL PILOTS server. Thank you all for watching and see you.